Hey Sag, I'm really excited to be back with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, consider subscribing if you enjoy this content. If you want more content from me, check out my Patreon. It's This Heart's Voyage, but it's in my description along with my website, thisheartsvoyage.com. I offer personal readings. I also hand make items that you can use in your individual practice. I am a shaman. So that is, my products, my services here are geared more towards soul retrieval, shadow work, soul diagnostics. That's really like where my aim is. So I do divination to help with shamanic healing. I am not a tarot reader that's here to answer your every question. I mean, that's a personal reading, but that's not how my readings go. And that's really not me. That's not what spirit wants me to do. I'm here to serve spirit. I'm here to serve my guides, and I'm here to serve my collective. But that place that I fit in might not be the place, that everybody wants me to be for them. So, that makes sense. I gotta be me. I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta protect my peace. I have to protect my business and focus on what spirit is calling me to focus on. And I personally believe that when, this is just a part of manifesting, if you're experiencing resistance, that means that something's not working. And you can try a couple different things to make it work. But if you find yourself getting frustrated and feeling stuck, the best thing to do is to pivot towards what is bringing you joy. So because YouTube has become a major stressor of mine, because I want to put out weekly readings, but I'm busy, I don't have the time to do it, and I keep getting stuck on certain signs to where I get there and it's just like I can't move forward. My views are down. I'm not making money from YouTube right now. Again, I have other branches of my business and I have bills to pay. Running a business is expensive. I don't know why people think that I'm like money bags. I am not. I have a lot of debt, honestly, and I'm trying to enjoy my life. I like to eat sometimes. Sometimes I like to visit my friends, and most of them live at a distance. There are other things going on that pull me away from YouTube. As much as I want to be here, realistically, I don't really have the time or energy to devote 12 hours to all 12 signs, probably more than that, because like I said, this is going on 5 hours of just trying to do a Sagittarius reading. I have more videos I need to film. So what I'm going to do going forward, and I'm intentionally rambling a little bit into the video because I want the people that are just here to spy, to cross-watch, I don't want them to hear this. I want to weed them out a little bit. What I'm going to start doing is by request. So I'm going to finish the Zodiac. I'm going to have that off of my shoulders. And then from here on forward, until I say no, I'm done doing that. I'm going to do it by request only. So the next reading will be the sign that is requested first or the most, depending on, how this works. If there are a lot of people requesting, is my discretion. My only rule for that is that I won't do the same sign in a row. So I won't do 2 Sagittarius readings in a row. But after I post Aquarius, technically, and Pisces, you guys can be the next reading too. I want to post content for the people that are consistently showing up. And I think that right now, with the time and energy that I have, and also considering that when I'm too predictable, I start to get spiritual attacks on those particular energies. If it's chaotic and they don't know who I'm going to go with, then I think that it's better for all of us. And that way you guys are still getting content. You're still seeing me on a weekly basis, but it's not so stressful that I can't keep up with it. And it's not so predictable that people know how to do spiritual attacks on me. Okay. Sag, I got a bunch of decks out because I've tried like 5 different decks for you guys. I want to go with this one because this is the one that I like the most. But I don't feel like here. I feel like we need to do a mix. Let's do 3 of these and then 3 of that. Yeah, there's a relationship here. This is somebody that came into your life to help you grow. But I do get that somebody is messing with your person, Sag. Somebody is doing spell work, is messing with your person. They're conscious of this connection, and they're conscious that this is a connection that manifested so that both of you could grow. This is somebody that benefits from your person in some way, that is able to take advantage of them, get what they want out of your person. So they don't like the idea of them transforming and taking their power back, making shifts in their life that don't benefit this person anymore. So they're doing a spiritual attack on your person. See, possession. Somebody, it's a female for most of you, and they are doing spell work on your masculine to get him back under control, basically. They're creating blockages for this connection. Some of you, an owl is significant. They might really like owls. They might have a lot of like owl stuff. You're at a distance from your person. There's a lack of communication. Because with the send a signal, it's a crystal here, but it always looks like a cell phone to me. And then there's a sun here, and then a wolf is like eating the sun's head. So Leo energy, but again, it gives me like alpha. Somebody is basically like a pissing contest. Somebody is in a pissing contest with you, and you don't even know nor care. Somebody is trying to create blockages for this relationship because they don't want to see the transformation. This can apply to you. You have to take it how it resonates. It's because you have a golden energy. You have, for some of you, it gives me like alchemy. This is something that I'm working on. I've been talking about this on my Instagram. I have a new keychain. I should have brought it in here. I don't want to share a lot of my stuff on here because the energy is bad, honestly. And I'm not saying that your energy is bad. I'm saying I'm getting a lot of spiritual attacks, and I'm getting a lot of people that are trying to use my readings as a way to interfere and cause blockages. You see? It's because for some of you, it's not even that this is, because they're saying barren land. This person that is trying to interfere in your relationship, trying to cause blockages, it's because for some of you, they're barren. They might be like an older woman, or they might not be able to have children. And for some reason, like that's something that they dislike about you. A lot of people, the Empress is often pregnant in traditional tarot, and a lot of decks, the Empress is pregnant because she's fruitful. This doesn't necessarily have to be that somebody is like biologically barren. It can be that they're not fruitful. And it's because they do shit like this. The type of energy you put out into the world is coming back to you. So if you're putting out an energy of, I'm going to create blockages for everybody else because I don't want to see this transformation. I don't want to lose my ability to use this person's golden energy for myself. I don't want them to do the shadow work. I don't want them to listen to their guides, because then they're going to take a gamble of trust on, it was 9/11, Archangel Michael. You need to cut cords. This is somebody you need to cut cords with. You need to call on Archangel Michael to help you with this. Sunday's a good day to work with Archangel Michael. You're gonna have to step outside your comfort zone, and it's you're being guided to do this. Especially like you might be hearing messages in music. You're hearing messages. You're listening to music on random, and you keep getting a message that you need to do something. I get for some of you, it's like somebody's trying to block out your spirit team. They're trying to, with the sun is the soul, they're trying to cause disruptions for you on a soul level. This person is not okay mentally. They're dark. They're not okay mentally. Because like I told you, they're trying to cut you off from your spiritual team. Because what did I say? They're barren. They don't have any fruits coming in for them. They're getting older. They're losing this is somebody that at one point they might have been able to get what they wanted out of people because they were attractive in some way. This person has basically wasted away, and it's because they do spells on people. What did I say? It's because they do this shit. It's not it's so hard to get people to understand that, because they start to feel like they're justified in hexing people and cursing people and trying to disconnect somebody from their soul team so that you can control them. You have severe mental health problems. You are severely mentally ill. You are demonic, honestly. And with possessions, some of them have a demonic possession. And it's because they've been doing dark work. I've talked about this. I talked about this in last summer's spiritual readings. People understand that it's called conjure because you are conjuring energies and sometimes spirits through you. You can't constantly conjure harm and darkness and evil and blockages for other people and not have your mental health affected. This person has basically rotted their brain, turning to spell work any minor inconvenience. And the thing is that they're not very good at spell work because they're not fruitful. If you were good at spell work, you wouldn't have to hex people. If you were good at spell work, your spiritual team would protect you from people. You wouldn't have to hex. You would be intuitive enough. You would be high vibrational. You would be connected to your source, your personal source, and spirit source. You wouldn't need to. They're white. It's always some white lady, isn't it? You know, hoodoo came about as a way for, hoodoo is the mixture really of African tradition, spirituality, mixed with Native American magic, spirituality. It's the blending of working with the natural elements to bring justice and calling in the spirits to help you with that. It was originally created to help people experiencing slavery, brutality, to defend themselves in some way. A lot of people take it now as, you know, somebody told you no. It's not the same thing, and it's not justified. Practitioners, conjure people, root workers that are actually connected to source know that sometimes a hex is necessary, but that's in the situation of abuse, you know? There's separation spells, breakup spells, like this person is doing. It would be justified in a sense that somebody is trying to get out of abusive relationship and they're struggling because their abuser is so obsessive about them. So they go to a worker to do a separation spell. They do the separation spell, and now your person is no longer interested in you, so you can get out of an abusive relationship. That's a justified use of a separation spell. Not because I like to be able to control this person, and if they evolve, I won't be able to manifest off of their energy anymore. If they do the shadow work they need to reclaim their energy and connect with their guides, they're going to know to cut me off and to go towards this new beginning. It's not going to benefit me. So I'm going to conjure whatever darkness I can to try to interrupt their connection with their, I told you, this is, I want to do spell work readings. I want to do them again. I gotta finish a couple things first. I got, you know, I have some obligations that I need to see to before I can do that. Before it would be a safe space for me to do that. If you feel me, you feel me. This reminds me of, I want to say it was the Libra reading from last summer, spell work reading. I did a dark spell work reading, malefic magic reading. It was the one about the vampire in the graveyard is in the title. This person hires spirits to help them. So your person or you might be seeing shadows, having nightmares. They can't sleep at night. They feel a presence. It's the karmic here. And the karmic is trying to disconnect you from your spirituality so your spirit team can't alert you to what's going on and can't help you. That's dark. Yeah, it's because you're manifesting a soul connection here. And with Kiss, it's a romantic connection. This person is refreshing to your soul. This person renews you in a way. They ground you and help redirect you. They're your complement, your soul complement. And this karmic is able to steal energy from you. For some of you, they act like they're more sick than they are. They're a narcissist that is pretending to be sick. Or they're making you sick. They're causing illness for you. For some of you, they might be messing with your food, putting spell work in your food, and it's making you physically ill. Yeah. The blockages that they're causing right now, they're causing blockages financially for you so that you're having to pour more of your time and energy into work and you're struggling financially. They don't want you to have the time and energy to stand up for yourself, express yourself with the blue here, or communicate with your person. It's a soul connection. And I get that there's a lot of soul wisdom in this connection when you open your heart towards each other. But again, you're at a distance and a lot of it, throat chakra, throat chakra. The attacks that they're doing, the blockages that they're causing, they're trying to make it to where you're disrupted on your root chakra is like your personal safety. So they're attacking your finances so that your root chakra is your personal safety. You aren't going to be too focused on trying to work on a relationship if you can't afford your rent. You got to focus on work. That's how this is manifesting. It's struggling to communicate with each other. It's an older woman. For some of you, it's like a mother, grandmother. It's an older woman. I'm getting a cousin for somebody where they are messing with your food. This is somebody that makes you food really often, or they are, they might live with you. They might have access to your home. They bring you food over. They're putting controlling roots. The most ancient way of doing this, and it's disgusting, and this is a sort of violation, women putting their period blood in men's food and drinks. It forms, it's an old love spell. It's blood magic. Hope to God, if it's your mother, she's not doing that, but I'm telling you, somebody has like mental health problems because of the amount of work that they've done on other people. Yeah, they're sending spirits to you to put intrusive thoughts into your head or your person's head, make them fear rejection, make them feel like this isn't meant to be, this isn't going to work out. They're doing full-on spiritual warfare on you or your person. And I'm telling you, this person is very dark and sinister. This is 100% a narcissist. This is a sociopath, psychopath. I'm telling you, they don't have empathy. There's an energy of needing to forgive your person and find gratitude for what they do bring, because one or both of you are experiencing struggles at work and you're struggling financially, and the communication, it's hard to communicate with each other. So it's creating some hurt feelings here, but like also recognize that like what this person does for you. Because I get that you connect with each other in a like deep way, that like you feel energized in their presence, and not a like anxiety energized, like you just feel like I have a quote from Dolly Parton on my wall over here that says, "Find out who you are and do it on purpose." And for some reason, the purpose, I get that they align you with your purpose. People that aren't for you pull you off of your path. People that are for you help you find your path when you're feeling lost. They support you when you come off of your path, and they help redirect you onto your path in their own little ways. And that's the thing about gratitude and appreciation that we're coming out, is finding gratitude for your person, that they're an individual that exists outside of you and has their own shit going on. And sometimes we're not able to show up for each other 100% of the time, you know, in the way that the other person needs it. In a relationship, sometimes you're going to have miscommunication. Sometimes you're going to be having a bad day and you don't know how to show up for your partner, especially if it's a connection that's new and you have so much dark energy around you. There's a miracle coming. Yeah. Somebody just needs to awaken a little bit and awaken to the fact that this is blocking their progress forward, and this fear of rejection is isolating them and keeping them from communicating what they need to communicate. It's all a facade here, and you need to recognize your self-worth and take your power back from this narcissist. It's an energy vampire is around you that requires you to basically worship them. They're intentionally blocking you from your path, and you need to find your self-worth and cut this person off. Stop allowing them. They're doing full out spiritual warfare on you. Yeah, you are absolutely a victim to narcissistic abuse, and you're not recognizing it. Because this person has been in your, I'm telling you, for a lot of you, it's family. It's an older woman. So for some of you, it's a mother. It's an older sister. It's a cousin. It's an older woman. She has been doing this to you for so long, gaslighting you, manipulating you, and for a lot of you, it's spell work. This person has severe, I'm telling you, they're demonic almost. But they've twisted you around so much that you don't even see it. Or your person, take it how it resonates. A completion will occur in this karmic lesson when somebody takes their power back. For some of you, there's a guilt here because of a death. There was a death in the family. This person, whoever this is, I get that it's a woman. She uses this death to get you to do whatever she wants, basically. She might have had a death in her family, or like I said, for a lot of you, this is a family member. It might have been like her spouse died, her brother died, her father died, and she's using this to get you to basically cater to her. For some of you, it's a Leo placement that you're dealing with. But again, they are cutting you or your person off from your spirit team. They are very malicious. They are malicious, and they do spells. They're dark. They would literally rather cause you to struggle financially and not be able to connect to your spirit team. That's fucked up. That's a scary ass person. That is somebody that is truly demonic. They want to disconnect you from God so that you don't find your way and they can continue to manipulate you. Does that sound like somebody that gives a flying fuck about your well-being? They view you as a prisoner. And you met somebody that is meant to come into your path and help renew your soul after this abuse, meant to help you find yourself again and support you in that transformation. And this negative energy is manifesting in your life, pulling you away from that person. And that's what she wants. I told you. What did I say? Somebody's doing black magic on you, and you need to raise your standards around what you'll allow. I told you, it's a housing situation. For some of you, you live with this person and she's messing with your leftovers. If she's making food, she's putting her period blood, she's putting roots in it, she's putting controlling magic, and this person has been doing it for years. You're wanting to put your pride to the side and contact you. They're wanting to do this. But they feel like they need more time. And the thing is that they're wasting time. It's not that they need more time. They're wasting time. They think that they need to focus more on money right now. It's because you're under spiritual attack. This person is fucking up your finances on purpose. They're trying to put you into poverty so that they can either control you financially or make your life so stressful that you won't engage with this other person. They're, putting shit in your ear to make you self-conscious. They're trying to make you feel like you're going to get rejected. This person is very sinister. This is a very dark, evil person. You lack focus if you want to be with somebody or not. That's like the person that's meant for you. That's sad. What did I... Interesting. My lips are really dry. This is the card that wanted to come out, but when I went to grab it, this one came out. For some of you, you're getting sick because this person is messing with your food. They know that you recently, or this is an ongoing thing for some of you, there's a divine connection here. This is the person God sent to renew your soul. You to them too. It's not like they're meant to be your savior. It's a mutual energy. But there's a spiritual attack, and maybe on both sides. If you continue to put off this connection and don't recognize what's going on, your health is going to be affected, because I told you somebody is fucking with your food. It's going to make you sick. If it's not already making you sick. If you find that when you're accepting food from this person, when you're around this person, when they're in your house and you have leftovers and you eat them later, you're always sick. But when you go to a restaurant, when you are away from them, when haven't been over to your house anymore, you don't have those issues. Put two and two together, please. Wake up. Somebody is hiding their true feelings, their need to open up, but there's a narcissist that's abusing the hell out of them. For some of you, this might be a fuck buddy. They're going to end up with an STD, possibly. Your person might have friend zoned you, told you that they didn't want a relationship. That's not the case. They are stuck in addictions. Or this narcissist is trying to pull them into addictions, and this person is battling that. They're struggling financially. Somebody's doing witchcraft on you. You need to get your shit together and recognize what's happening and cut this narcissistic person off, because they're not going to go anywhere unless you do. Obviously, this person is willing to, they don't have a soul if they're doing this stuff. Imagine what type of person you'd have to be to do something like this. literally doing work to disconnect a person from their spirit team. You have demon within you that's running your life. You need an exorcism. Seriously, church is not going to help you. You need to go see a priest. You need to go see a priest that is experienced in exorcism. I don't even think you should see a shaman, honestly. I think that you should stick to a priest, because I don't think that your vibration is... your vibration is too low for a shaman, honestly. I think that you are going to need advanced work. If this is you, you're going to need advanced work, and you need to go to a priest first and foremost. Because for some of you, you have a lot of entities. You're getting messages in dreams. This came out for somebody else. I don't remember. I think it was Scorpio. You need to see a priest, and then you can have ongoing work with a shaman after that. But the initial should be a priest, because your entity is they're saying it's man-made. I don't know what that means. They're saying vibrationally. I'm telling you, I'm a channel. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. This is what they're saying. They're telling me that the entity that you have is man-made, and it's better suited for a priest, the initial removal. And then afterwards, you're going to need really, really heavy, they're saying sedation. You might need to be sedated when this gets, I don't know who this is for. I don't know who that's for. You need the initial, because shamans work with nature energy more so often. This is not something that's natural, that's attached to you. It's something they're saying man-made, but that's not quite right. I don't have the words to translate it for you. I don't have the words to translate what they're telling me spiritually. The best I can do is that it is not, they're saying it's not of this world. What is wrong with you? And a priest would be better suited for it, because that's the energy that they can handle. A shaman works better with entities that shaman knows personally, and there's not a shaman out there that can help you with this, is what they're saying. If that was for you, just wake the hell up. Your intuition is trying to tell you what's going on. For some of you, guard your food. Be more careful with your food. Really, if you need to not eat leftovers for a little while and eat out, or you know what I ended up doing, because I live with family and I got really tired of, nothing is more upsetting to me than when I have something in the fridge that I'm excited to eat, and then when I go to eat it, it's gone. There is nothing that is more upsetting, especially when it's something that I bought and prepared myself. But I live with family, and it is something that is not going to resolve itself, unfortunately, because my dad's very hard. So what I ended up doing is I got a mini fridge for my room, and I keep it in my room. Nobody's allowed in my room. I mean, people can come into my room. It's not a thing. This is not an area where people are coming through. This is not my room. My room is that way. I got a mini fridge. I don't have people in my room. I don't have people in my space. I've always been like that. When I had an apartment, I do not like having random people over, because I don't like, especially after I started getting really spiritual, because it's like, damn it, I have to the amount of cleansing I'm gonna have to do after this person leaves, because they have terrible energy, and it's stinking up the place. You know, it pissed me off, because it's like I'm gonna have to devote a whole day to exorcising this place now. You need to protect your space a little bit more. It's back to school in the US. If you are located in the United States, it is back to school right now. So if you need to buy electronics, laptops especially, if you need to buy cheap furniture, Target has a like 25% off some of their like basic cheap furniture. I just got a bookshelf for like 25 bucks and it's a tall one. Yeah, it's a really good time. Mini fridges would be on sale right now because of people going back to college. That's what I think I got my mini fridge. I think it was a Boxing Day deal, but I got it for like 70% off or something. And it's a big one. It's a nice one. Gotta shop those sales. Gotta shop those deals. I think that a mini fridge for your room is, I highly recommend it if you live with other people. Yeah, I don't know what else to say to you guys. I'm gonna let you go. See you later. Bye.